what do you think of the WTO dispute settlement after 17 years now? A success or a failure?
I think it's been a relatively successful overall. Initially, there were some doubts as to whether or not it could handle controversial cases. Yet the controversial cases came. They were controversial, but in the end, they were resolved. And so the fear that the system was just going to blow up when some major power like the EU or US refused to go along, it never happened. They saw it in their interest to use the system and to more or less comply. Compliance hasn't been perfect, but overall it's been impressive.
You give it a plus.
I give it a plus, particularly given that it's an international dispute settlement dealing with sovereign states.
So, you see, this is the first executive training seminar of our Academy of Global Governance. And I would like to ask you, it's your first participation, what was your reaction? What did you take from the level of participation of the different people here?
I was quite impressed. You know, I started out after about a minute asking them questions, and I think they were somewhat surprised, but they were very responsive. And if you think of the number of different individuals that were willing to participate, I was quite impressed. I would say at least more than half the class was talking during this session. So I think as a training session it was very effective.
But that's because you engaged them as well. I mean,
right, well I stood there, and if nobody said anything it would be boring, but nonetheless they had to engage, and they did.
Excellent.